This is the IWC Spitfire Chronograph 43. It's a few years old now. I think this debuted in 2016, but I think it represents one of the last truly value-packed propositions in the market. I think for a sport watch, for a luxury sports piece that you can find for the mid 3000s, I don't know that you can beat this. This is a heck of a watch. Now, I owned the 41mm in-house version in blue a couple years ago. Absolutely loved that watch. But after experiencing this Spitfire, I think this one's better. This has a great size at 43mm. I like the proportions. I like the comfort. I like the presence. And I like the versatility of this anthracite dial. I also like the fact that this has not an in-house movement within the Faraday shield in this case. So this is called the 79-320 caliber from IWC. Essentially, it's a fully finished or fully decorated, regulated 7750 chronograph. So it has 44 hours of power reserve, 240 different components. It has a 4 hertz beat frequency. So one could argue that it's a fairly simple chronograph, right? It's still a complicated movement, but as far as chronographs go, it's been around a long time. So you could argue that it's not that exciting, doesn't have the best specs in terms of power reserve, but I think there's something to having a simple, well-regarded chronograph that's easy for any watchmaker to service or to source parts for. I like that it's fully decorated, and I love the fact that it's placed within a soft iron shield that protects the movement from magnetic flux. The other positive about going with an ETA-made movement is the fact that these don't cost an arm and a leg. Nowadays, I think an in-house 43mm pilot chronograph is close to $8,000, but this you can find all day long in great condition for the mid 3000s, which I think is, very important for us watch collectors. We like to find these value-packed watches that offer a lot of satisfaction when you wear them. The other thing I love about this release is the bracelet. This has one of the best bracelets on the market, just in terms of overall comfort, of presence, the light play, the on-the-fly adjustability with a hidden quick extension system. You simply press this button in the center of the clasp, this logo, and you can adjust the travel on the fly. So I love the bracelet, but I also love this on other strap options. So here you can see it on the red strap that you can buy from IWC. This watch belongs to a good friend of mine, so he bought this on the red strap to match that red on the subsidiary seconds hand. I like that tie-in. I think that looks really great, but I also placed this on several Artem straps. A lot of you know I love Artem straps. I work with this brand out of Adelaide, Australia. So this is the watch on their loopless Hydro Flex with the gray color. I think it's actually called Lunar Ash, but just take a look at how perfectly that matches. I really like this pairing. I like these HydroFlex straps a lot. They look like sailcloth, but they're premium FKM rubber. There's a link in the description. If you use my link, I get a small commission from the company. So if you have a mind to support my channel, that's a great way to do it. So check that out below. But the overall point is this watch is so versatile. Looks great on rubber, looks great on sailcloth, looks great on the bracelet. The only thing that I really wouldn't wear this on is a NATO strap, and that's just due to the fact that it would add some height to what's already a pretty substantive watch. Now, the other thing that I really enjoy about this release is the dial color. Again, I mentioned it's anthracite, and I have a soft spot for a good anthracite color. This one is not too light, but it's not too dark. The sun ray is very well done, and I like how it complements that little bit of red that's found on the subsidiary seconds hand. That pairing of red and anthracite, I think, kind of matches Ohio State. My wife is from Ohio. She loves Ohio State football. We went out to a game together last year, or at least the end of the year. So this watch, if I buy one, which it's on my list to buy, could be the watch that I wear the next time we go to the Horseshoe for a football game. That would be pretty awesome. And I'd probably put it on maybe a red Hydroflex strap from Artem or something like that. Now, the dial looks so great because of an often overlooked feature that not enough brands pay attention to, and that is excellent anti-reflective coatings on the sapphire crystal. IWC is among the best in the business for doing satisfying ARC. They've placed that on the top as well as the underside of this domed crystal. And again, that makes such a difference in enhancing clarity, allowing you to see the details of the dial to a better degree. And then also, I like seeing the iridescent blue sheen that sometimes happens when you get a harsh direct light source reflecting off of the crystal. I think that adds some visual just weight as well. Now, that said, let's talk about the things that I don't love about this watch, because as close as some watches get, I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect watch. In this one, there's a clear negative aspect in my opinion, and it's the lume. I like the tone of the lume. I like the quality of the lume. It's good, but it's only placed on the hour hand, the minute hand, and the cardinal markers. So I would like to see at least, like bare minimum, give me all the hour rectangles lumed. But ideally, I also want the Arabic numerals lumed. I think that would be a great thing. It really wouldn't be that hard for IWC to do. So I know they're doing this strategic placement of the lume, and I don't know if they're just trying to be artsy or whatnot, but I don't think it's great. I'd rather have more practicality with better lume and low light conditions. But that's it. As far as the finishing of the case, the action of the chronograph, the details of the dial, the comfort on the wrist, the versatility of this watch, the accuracy of the movement, the Faraday shield, the bracelet quality, the adjustable clasp, the ARC. Again, basically everything outside of the lume, it's just so good. And I think well worth tracking one down for the mid 3000s. I mean, you can buy a Black Bay, an in-house Black Bay for about that, and you can see the two side by side right here. I love the Black Bay, obviously, but I mean, just what's presented with this Spitfire chronograph, it's a value proposition that's going to be gone in a few years from now. You just won't find watches like this that easily. Prices will go up, availability will go down, so it's kind of the end of an era. And I really want one. I'm going to track one down. I don't know. I might go blue again just because IWC makes such a pretty blue. But if I find the Spitfire anthracite, especially in good condition, at the right price, that's the one I'm going to buy. It's on my list. Let me know what you think about this watch. Thanks for watching today. Thanks to my friend Bobby for lending me this amazing watch and allowing me to wear it and to film it. And I appreciate you guys for watching. See you next time.